Hi everyone, it's Shannon again from Sam's Garage, another video log, and we're looking at another rig again. This again is Ben, and we've got what's affectionately known as Shorty here. So you've had this rig for a fair while, haven't you, Ben?
Yeah, look, the FJ40 Shorty, as I refer to it, was a couple of years old now, and in fact this was the rig that Shannon first met me with and introduced myself to him, and then we went and made a video together at my suggestion.
Yep.
And since then we've been really good mates, so it was really, really good. I always wanted to do a short wheelbase Toyota after my long wheelbase troop carrier, which we'll get to one day perhaps. But I used the Tamiya body. So this is the Tamiya Lexan body. However, it actually has a full custom hard insert 3D interior that is actually bonded to the inside of the Lexan body. So it's almost a semi-hard body now.
Yeah.
Custom made all the interior there with styrene, and the seats are made out of some thin aluminium. And I like to kit out my rigs with drivers and other accessories to give them that realistic look. And the roll cage is made out of brake line. Part of the reason for making this rig is I got a really good deal on an early Galandi 1 chassis. And so this body is actually based on that chassis. So let's see if we can just lift it off here and have a quick look. So there we go. It's a Galandi 1 chassis, which is the really early original setup. It even has under here is the old planetary gearbox that came with it.
Cool.
I managed to mount the battery here up behind the dash on an old piece of plastic tray I had laying around above the motor area. As with the full 3D interior, there's practically no room for any electronics anywhere else. So I used a BRXL Mini ESC because of its tiny size, along with a Castle Creations BEC, and was able to squeeze everything into this one little area.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it has Yota 2 diffs underneath with a custom link setup to make it all work. These are well used, as you can see, and it has XVDs inside to give a reasonable turning circle with this rig. It's quite heavy overall, but has some really interesting handling characteristics. For those of you that have seen my videos on YouTube, if you look for H2 Micro, you'll be able to see this in action, and it really goes nice and slow and crawls, and it's really quite controllable given what it is.
It does. I've seen it a lot in action, and it just is, handles one of the best. It's one of the best rigs that handles the best I've ever seen. So it's awesome. Yeah,
it's definitely not fast. It's really quite slow. I mean, even a slow walking pace is the fastest it can do. But you have to drive down a hill. It's that low gear. So
but it really just goes to show that you can do a good amount of detail with a Lexan body.
Yeah, I mean, look. If you look underneath at how it's actually all put together, you can see how it's really just quite a basic layout. I actually bonded the Lexan and the styrene together using a clear silicon. This enabled it to dry over a couple of days, but creates a very firm bond, and it's flexible as well. Like it stays rubbery, so any shocks and bangs, which it has suffered, is absorbed by that and doesn't create additional cracks, etc. I encourage anyone out there to have a go. This was the really first styrene sort of thing that I had to play with, and it was a good learning experience. A simple dash, some axial accessories, and a couple of little fake gauges, really just sort of finish off the whole feel about it. For the grill, it's just the stock, grill, but I added some mesh inside it and little axial light buckets that actually light up when the light kits are on.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much once again.
You're welcome.